It is said that in ancient times, a Vaea couple had two sons who were both abnormal in size. Vaea was thin, while Vaea was enormous, attracting a lot of challengers. One by one, challengers came to face the giants. However, none succeeded. No challenger was ever able to overcome the giant's ferociousness. After hearing stories about Vaea's abilities and immense external, Tuifiti plotted a plan to kill the giant. However, knowing that he could never accomplish such a thing alone, Tuifiti gathered up his three brothers. Once he assembled his three brothers, Tuifiti and his brothers voyaged to Samoa. As they got near Mulinu'u shore, they bragged about how Vaea would be easily killed by them. Since it was dark, the brothers had no choice but to rest, and with little to no refuge, they rested upon their ship. However, they were unaware of Vaea's parents who were fishing nearby. And although no one has ever defeated their son, the couple decided to warn him still. After being warned by his parents, Vaea laughed at the face of a challenge. He went to see his opponents who were asleep. As Vaea approached his opponents, he independently lifted the canoe. And once he did this, he placed the canoe on a treetop. The next morning, the four brothers woke up and were frightened to see where they were. Vaea laughed mockingly at the man while they begged for forgiveness. He was about to kill them, but came to a stop when Apaula revealed herself. All were astonished to see her, for her presence was unknown to them. Apaula pleaded Vaea to spare her foolish brothers, and Vaea agreed to do so, as long as she stays and marry him. Apaula agreed, and her brothers were released. Not long after, the giant took the beautiful girl as his wife, and gradually, Apaula learned to love him. The couple were also expecting their first child. When Tufiti and his brothers heard of this, they came and asked Vaea to permit his wife's travel to their homeland to give birth, as it was traditional. Vaea hesitated at first. However, he later on agreed to their request and painfully watched their journey from Savalalo Apia. As the sun was about to set, Apaula's siblings unmercifully ripped her baby from her womb. The innocent baby, whom was slaughtered in half, colored the ocean with his blood. This was Tufiti and his brothers' revenge. Vaea requested his devastated wife to search for his brother, Vaea, to avenge them. In Falalupo Savai, Apaula found Vaea. Once she told him about the terrible news, Vaea turned into a humongous giant and set out to avenge his brother and his nephew. Apaula returned to her husband and found him a mountain and cried a river at the sight of him.